Here we have a piece of art found in the third floor of the B building. We have a very awkward, happy looking boy pointing at the picture. A very interesting graphic design piece titled Untitled by Alvaro Luca. So there's a lot going on here, but something the artist wants to emphasize is the couch, right in the dead center of the painting. There's a lot of directional forces emphasizing the couch. As we can see, the young girl, as well as the old man looking at the couch. The couch is in between the two hands, adding symmetry to the painting as well. We can see a pattern with the symmetry. On opposing sides of the painting, we have a young girl and an old man, opposites. We also have it on one side of the painting and on the other side of the painting. We can see God's hand coming from above and the human hand coming from below. We have space above and we have the earth below. We can say that these are opposites in terms of knowledge. Before I get deeper into analyzing the picture, let's talk about the contrast of color. In the background, we have dark black space on top and white clouds on the bottom. Black symbolizing mystery and white symbolizing innocence. We have the old man on the left with no color and the young girl on the right being the most colorful in the picture. I think the theme of the picture is about knowledge. Now let's talk about the unity of the picture. What the picture means as a whole. I think what the picture means as a whole is about knowledge. So let's talk about the girl and the old man first. The girl, she's full of color. The old man, no color. Alright, the girl has color because she has so much knowledge to learn. So she has a lot of potential. The old man has no color because he's drained out. He can't learn. His potential of learning isn't as much as the young girl. Now let's talk about why I think the hand from above is God's hand and why the hand from below is human's hand. So just right off the bat, you can see the picture of the hand kind of looks like God's hand from the Michelangelo piece on top of the church. And the bottom is a human hand because it's coming from below, and as the picture is seen, there's clouds below, that kind of like hints that below is the earth. So we can kind of guess that the hand coming from below are human hands. We can tell that God's hand coming from the clouds is God's hand because the clouds are like kind of above earth, not really like connected to the bottom, and those clouds kind of depict heaven, and that's where God lives. Also, the contrast in knowledge between God and humans. God is all-knowing, while obviously humans aren't. Next, let's talk about the background. We have dark space on top and the earth on bottom. Now, how this contrasts in knowledge is that space, very vast and mysterious, something that scientists are still trying to figure out, and earth, something we've been doing research on, and probably the most out of the two that we know about because we've lived there our whole life. So now for the most important part of the piece, what does the couch symbolize? It's dead center in the piece, the most important part of the piece, the focal point of the piece. Now, I think that the couch symbolizes ignorance. Now, let me tell you why. So we have the couch in space. We have God dropping ignorance to the human hand the human hand being in the position of accepting something. We have the young girl looking at it and the old man looking at it, technically 4 times since he has 4 faces. So let me explain why the couch is in space. So the couch is in space, one, because of the vast mystery of space. So that's our ignorance of space. We have God dropping us the couch because just to make humans not perfect. We're not a perfect being. That's something that God gave us that makes us imperfect. We have the kid and the old man looking straight at it. The kid is looking at it and the old man is both looking at it, both symbolizing that there's ignorance in both young age and old age. The reason why the old man is looking at it 4 times is because he has more experience with ignorance than the young kid. Now, this is the art piece I chose. I chose it because a lot was going on, and I kind of wanted to break down what was really happening. I thought the theme was about ignorance, but I might be wrong. But yes, this is my art project, and I hope you enjoyed it.